Hey guys, it's me again and I'm here today to do my Booktubeathon wrap-up. So this week was like crazy hectic, more crazy hectic than I thought it was going to be, and the reason for that is not only was it my birthday on the Monday, but it turns out that my new niece decided that Tuesday was going to be her birthday. So yeah, there was lots of craziness going on there, and then there was work, and yeah, it was all a little bit crazy. But despite that, I actually still managed to read 3 books and finish 4 challenges and watch 1 film. So I think that's pretty epic, and I got a little bit part of the way through another book as well. So I think we did a good job. I'm proud of myself. I guess that's what is good. Didn't manage to get into any of the Twitter sprints because they're all at awkward times for where I am and the work that I do, but that's okay. I still enjoyed myself and I still read books. So these are the books that I read. The first book that I read was Death Note 2, and this book came under the first reading challenge of read a book with pictures, and the second challenge, one of the other challenges, I can't remember which one, read a book with red on the cover, which as you can see has red on the cover. And I really enjoyed this book. It's the second book in the Death Note series, obviously. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the series, looking forward to carrying it going and seeing where it goes. So there's that, which is exciting. The second book I read this week was Let's Get Lost by Adi El Said. And this book is a road trip book, and I would recommend it because it's absolutely lovely, adorable, fun, and just a really cute content book that, yeah, I just really enjoyed and got behind. So definitely recommend reading this one if you haven't already. And this was the book that was recommended to me by my friend, so she did good. She did good. And the third and final book that I read this week was Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and this is a reread for me, and it was just as good the second time. I was listening to it on audiobook, so I was listening to it on my way to and from work, and basically anywhere else I went to in the car, and then I finally had half an hour left on the Saturday with no car journeys left, so I decided to just listen to the end. And yeah, so I really enjoyed reading it. It was nice to remember things and have new things I couldn't remember. And I think this is probably the 8th or 9th or maybe 10th time that I've reread it since I read them when I was like 10. So yeah, it was really good to reread it. And what I've never done is finish it and literally straight away start the movie. And that is what I did this time around. And so I watched Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban on DVD as well, and it was so different, and it was so weird to think like just like half an hour ago I was listening to what was happening, or like the rest of the week I was listening to what had just happened and I was now seeing it on the film. It was very, very bizarre, but it was actually really also quite exciting and interesting, and I really actually enjoyed that. So that covered the challenge of reading and watching adaptation of a book. The other books that I started this week was A Place Called Us by Harriet Evans, which was going to be my book that's out of my genre for this year, but actually I really couldn't get along with it, so there's probably a reason I haven't been reading that genre. But also I just think the book was not quite the right one for me within that genre, so that was a bit of a disappointment. So I'm hoping I can choose a better book within that genre later on. And finally I started Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, which was going to be my red on the cover, but I didn't get around to finishing it, but I'm really enjoying it and looking forward to seeing where that goes. And that is everything that I read this week, and I think it was an awesome Booktubeathon. I would definitely participate in it again, and hopefully at a time when I can actually do the Twitter sprints and be more active in the whole community thing, because, well, I was just a little bit crazy with all the things going on. But either way, I had fun and I read more books than I thought I was going to, so that's awesome. That's all from me today, so I will see you again later, guys. Bye!